What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Right now I'm inside the office, but I soon won't be because it's like 5:30 in the morning and I'm gonna go to the Air Space Museum again. I'm actually gonna record a lot more. I hope you guys enjoy this trip. I'm gonna be going for the weekend. And also I'm going to a surprise place. I'll tell you that later. But for now, I'll see you guys on the road.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's really pretty.
Alright guys, so it's been a 3-hour drive now. Finally got to be able to get out, and we're now here at the museum. We're back. It's been roughly 2 years since the last time I've been here. They have a new plane here that they replaced the A6 Intruder. Now it's the A7 Prowler, which I'm going to see. I'll show you guys that in the video. It's going to be cool. You hear jets in the background. Those Internationals like right over there. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we first get in.
Favorite right here.
Corsair and a Kitty Hawk. Alright guys, so now we're finally on the floor right next to the Blackbird. This thing is absolutely massive. The camera does not even fathom how big this thing is when you actually pick it up in real life. This place is also massive. We just were up there. Now we're right next to the SR-71 Blackbird, the world's fastest jet. You go faster than a bullet. I'm so excited to start going back more that way to go check out all the other World War II aircraft and everything. It's gonna be awesome. Alright guys, so now we're by my favorite fighter plane in all of World War II, the P-47 Thunderbolt. I just like how it's massive for a fighter plane, and I like the four propeller design, and the four wing propeller. It's absolutely just beautiful. And there's Japanese section, got the Germans. I'll go into that more later. They finally got this all made up. If you look from the last time I was here, this was all in pieces. Now it's somewhat together. And that plane down there, fastest German plane they ever had. Had two engines. You can see one right there and right there. And right next to the P-47 is the B-29 Superfortress, nicknamed the Enola Gay, also known as the B-29 that dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima during the World War II. There's the bomb bay doors right there. And right behind it is the Boeing -80 707. It's basically a airliner that they put in here. One of the most aerodynamic and maneuverable big planes they have. It can do 2 barrel rolls consistently. You got a P-41 Mustang right there. Alright, so now we're walking underneath the Concorde, the Rolls-Royce engines. Now walking near the back. Here we go, underneath the Concorde. Right here is Airbus A330 main landing gear called Mathis. It's easily 15 feet tall. Shows you how big it is compared to the Concorde landing gear. But these things are absolutely massive. Right behind me is the Super Constellation, Lockheed 1049F. It was also like a U.S. Air Force luxury liner. Alright guys, you got the Concorde right down there, and the Super Constellation right over here. Two huge planes, and the Dash 80 right down there. So right over here is Flak Bait. It's a B-20, it's an A-26 Marauder, or Invader, I'm sorry. And it had the most missions, 207, and it had, you can see on the side, Flak Bait.
crew indicated they were that much closer to going home on rotation.
Alright, so right behind me is the Space Shuttle Discovery. Had the most missions, 39 to be exact. It's absolutely massive in person. You can't appreciate it until you're actually here. I'm gonna go down and show you the real size of it. And now I'm into the front. It's now on the ground. Oh, the Blackbird. Check that out again. But yeah, this is the Space Shuttle Discovery. It's absolutely huge. Take me a while just to get around it. Guys, this right here, that little beam, that's the Canadarm. They use that to attach the space shuttle to take things out of the space shuttle and use it for spacewalks. Like this thing used to carry things to the International Space Station to build it. It's basically like a giant transporter for the ISS. That right over there is actually something they would put inside here when their two flaps would open up so they can take stuff in and out. And that, if they weren't using it, half of it for cargo, they put that in there. That's actually a lab. They sit in there, so we want to do testing, and they can't make it on the ISS because it's not built yet. They just use that. Here's the back of the rocket where all the fire would shoot out. I'll show you a clip of that now. Yeah, it's absolutely massive from the back. It's super tall. You know how massive this thing actually is in real life. All the black tiles in the bottom are still scorched from re-entry. Alright guys, so this right here is the Mars Pathfinder lander. And this the rover that would roll around on Mars. This is a replica, they wouldn't actually get this back. But this is what it looks like on Mars right now. Just sitting here. Waiting for something else to meet up with them. Right here is a MQ-1 Predator drone. Looks a lot like a Reaper drone, but it's not fully made, but hopefully they do. Right behind it is a MiG-21. These things were hard to shoot down in the Cold War. Here's another MiG right behind it. Pretty sure this is a MiG-15. A little bit smaller. Right next to it is our attempt at making one of them, an F-86 Sabri. They still fly today at air shows. But then we had this thing to take these MiGs out, the F-4 Phantom. Some of the coolest fighter jets we ever made. Used to be actually a Thunderbird and a Blue Angel. But you don't know, those are actually stun teams. And right here, remember from the air show vlog, we've seen this flying, the T-33 Shooting Star. How beautiful it was. Different colors, and this is what the plane it was. Alright guys, so I thought this plane right here was the plane that they got rid of to replace it with the new one, but this is actually still here. It's an A6 Intruder. And it's a radar jamming aircraft. It also can shoot bombs and missiles and stuff like that. And right next to it is the 6th generation fighter, F-35 Lightning II. You can hover, you could fly Mach 1, you could do it all. Here's an A7 Crusader. You've seen this at the Air Victory Museum and at the other museum down in North Jersey that I've been to. Third one I've seen. Right here is the F-14 Tomcat. If you watch the movie Top Gun, you definitely know where this is from. Still inactive today. It's one of our favorite Navy aircraft. And here is the new plane that I saw, the A6 Prowler. Looks exactly like the Intruder. This one actually has 4 people to sit inside. 2 of them are pilots, 2 of them are radar jammers. Makes the jobs a lot easier. I think it's a little bit faster as well. Alright guys, so right behind me, there's so many. I'll show you all the Thunderbird models that are here. The T-33 that you saw, that used to be a Thunderbird. This used to be a Thunderbird. And this is the reason why the reason why they changed out of the Super Sabri, which is this plane, is because they were trying to do an supersonic flight over air shows, and the FAA wouldn't let them because the boom would break windows. So that's why they had to end it. But yeah, Super Sabri. Alright, so this right here is a Catalina. They use these as reconnaissance inside the Battle of Midway. They also use them for other reasons. There's still a few of them flying today, but this one they didn't really do a good job in restoring it, but it still looks pretty cool to see one in person. All right, so these things right here, these two helicopters, this one and that one, they really piss me off because they fly over my house almost every single day. These two in groups, and they're super loud. But they are pretty cool to see in person, especially the Cobra. I like the gun on that. Right here is a Thunder Chief. This actually used to also be a Thunderbird. They got rid of these for unknown reasons, the bombing aircraft, but also a fighter aircraft. It's one of the biggest ones I've seen them use. Alright, so here's a way better look at the Enola Gay from like higher up. It's still a beautiful plane to this day. With the Enola Gay writing over there. You get to see inside too. You just see inside the Enola Gay, what it looks like inside. There's the Bombardier's compartment where they would sit, and that's where the guy looked to drop the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. It's really comfy back there. Alright guys, now lunch break, we're sitting in the truck. Museum's right outside, and there's actually planes flying in and out, and they're still in the wrong runway, but I think we could probably pull up our truck to like the other runway and still get to see him. So it's gonna be roughly the same experience, but I think the trees will be in a little bit in the way, and you won't be able to see him coming, but you'll see him over you. So I'll tell you, I'll record once I get done this. I'll probably go up in that observation tower right up through that tree. So I'll see you guys when we get up there. Alright guys, like I said, now I'm inside the tower. If you see right down there, I'll zoom in on it. The truck's right down there. Here it is right there. Very small from up here. And usually planes will come in from over there and they'll fly into the airport down there. And I'll do a whole other video of me sitting there and watching the planes fly by. For now, I'll just get some videos of this when they're flying by. Also, here's the museum right here. Looks gigantic from up here. Space, that's where the space shuttle is, and then this is where everything else is. Like the Blackbird would be like right there. Or high up. Alright guys, see that plane all the way out there? That guy's gonna make a big turn. Oh, crap. Focus. Yeah. You see him all the way out there. Kind of center in the screen. He's gonna make a big turn and then come in to the airport over there. You see, look. Releasing from altitude. I'll record when he gets closer. Alright guys, I'm editing right now, so just free to butt it a little bit. Here's the montage, I forgot to say in the last clip, but this is the montage now. And then after the montage will be my outro for this video, and the next video will be the planes landing at Dulles International. So enjoy the montage. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, me coming back to the Air and Space Museum. Now the next video will be me watching those commercial planes pulling into Dulles. So yeah, I'll see you guys inside that video. Like smack the like button, heart, smack your friends.